Alright, let's go check on Atten, see how he is, and I know Kreia said make sure he's on track for Telos, but he said himself there's nowhere else to go. What is in here? Uh-oh. Oh no, another HK unit. This looks like the remains of an HK unit, but older and more corroded than the one you encountered on Paragus. Its power core still carries a charge, but a number of critical parts appear to be missing. Diagnose the droid. Oh, there's T3. Bzz. It looks as though this droid is missing 4 critical components. Its droid processor, a replacement chassis, control cluster, and its vocabulator. Well, I do have the vocabulator, and T3 is just watching me very creepily. Alright, nice. Well, we gotta repair that droid eventually. And by eventually, I mean probably, you know, never. Let's face it. Hey, Atten.
How's our passenger? She's still aging?
You know, of course she is. Cryptic as always. For someone with without much to say, she's sure. I can't speak English. Wow. For someone without much to say, she sure says a lot. It's because she sure is just so weird to say because of all the S's.
Yeah, to you maybe. I don't usually hear much beyond fool and imbecile. She's lucky she's a Jedi, or someone would have killed her years ago. I mean, how old do you think she is? She may have been good-looking once, but it takes some hard living to make creases like that.
Good looking? Are you that desperate?
Hey, I just got out of prison. If we had a decent navicomputer, trust me, we'd be dropping out of hyperspace into the Nar Shaddaa Red Sector right now.
After spacing that old witch, of course.
Wow, alright. Look, ease off the insults. She was wounded helping us escape, remember? And then we tried to ditch her.
Whoa, all right. Don't get mad at me. Hey, I didn't ask her to stay behind and get her hand cut off, okay? I mean, I appreciate what she did and all, but she could stand to lay off the insults herself, you know?
Yeah, you know. Never mind, I wanted to ask you some questions. Are we still on course for Telos?
Like we have a choice? It's the only place Paragus had logged in their astrogation charts.
Well, if you thought Paragus was dead, then Telos is a dying world they're trying to breathe back to life.
Should be there before too long. You can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
Alright, I'll do that. I wanted to ask you some questions.
Oh, no. Look, I respect your privacy. I mean, when have I ever asked you any questions? I mean, besides that one.
Alright, fine. Do you know anything about that assassin droid?
Not much. Except sounds like it was after you. As far as I'm concerned, you handled that pretty well. No more droid, no more problem.
That's a very good point. Since when do protocol droids collect bounties?
Yeah, well, you got me there. Look, droids, I don't trust them. That one we fought, some of them are built like that. Others just, well, break. In the head. Sometimes conflicting orders cause it. Give a droid too much data or tell it to do something it can't do, it'll crack their behavior module in half. Others just don't get memory wipes and they start going crazy.
There's T3. Oh, don't mind me, guys.
Speaking of which, I think that little trash compactor's long overdue. Trust me, droids were made to break. And most of all, they're predictable and stupid.
Ouch, alright. What did you mean about the galaxy map not being much use?
Well, the astrogation system is voice-printed and locked down, but that T3 unit is doubling as the astrogation system. You can try to plot a course, but without that T3 unit to perform the calculations, you'd probably plow us into a star.
Oh.
As long as he doesn't steal the ship, we should be alright.
Alright. Who voice-printed the astrogation system?
I have no idea. Previous owner, maybe? I'd love to get it overhauled, but that's a major job. Besides, the droid will be good enough for now.
Alright, why would someone lock the astrogation system?
Takes all kinds. Maybe someone didn't want anybody taking the ship out of the system, or knowing where the ship had been. Smugglers do it all the time in case the Republic decides to board them. Or, so I hear.
Uh-huh, so you hear. Alright, forget it, just stick to piloting.
So? What happened?
To what?
Don't give me that. There were plenty of times back on Paragus where a lightsaber would have been helpful. So where's yours?
Exiles aren't allowed to keep their lightsaber.
Oh, yeah? I thought a Jedi was supposed to be married to their lightsaber. Guess I heard wrong. Were you a single hilt or one of those double-bladed Jedi?
Double-bladed.
Huh. I hear the twin blades are harder to master, but they can make enemies stampede over each other running for cover.
A lot of Jedi in the Mandalorian Wars use double-bladed sabers. A more aggressive blade gives you more slaughter per swing. Hey, you didn't go red, did you?
No. Both the blade and crystal were unique.
Yeah? Unique how?
It was a Viridian blade. One the Jedi Order had never seen before.
Must have been something. Sure be nice to have it now. Might make those Sith think twice before coming after us.
It is no matter. It was taken from me long ago. I think having it would just drive them to hunt me harder.
Alright, forget I said anything. Like I said before, you can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
I know, I'm staring at it right now. It's like 2 feet from me, less than. Alright, so let's go to Telos, Citadel Station. Well, that is a pretty big station. Not the prettiest thing in the world. It's very industrial, but then again, you know, the world was kind of blown to Kingdom Come after all. You can't expect everything to be super nice and beautiful. That being said, if they built the station after the war, you'd at least expect it to look a little cleaner, maybe. Yeah, that's just me. Saving! Thank God. I'm glad it's saving.
Attention, this is Citadel Station Bay Control, Dock Module 126. Please remain where you are. Lieutenant Dahlgren will arrive shortly to meet you. That is all.
I don't like the sound of that. If they think we caused the explosion... Uh-oh. Here comes the welcoming party. They may not know what happened, so don't blow it.
I'm Lieutenant Gren, Telos Security Force. I'm under orders to take you into custody in regards to the destruction of the Paragus mining facility.
Paragus? What's that? We didn't have anything to do with that.
That as it may be, the circumstances of your arrival are suspect at best. Due to the nature of the investigation, I have no specific timetable to offer you. In the meantime, your ship and any droids will have to be given over for safekeeping. Yes, that includes you. You are a droid, so you will be detained. In addition, we will have to take your personal arms and armor until the completion of our inquiry.
Will I be able to get my gear back? I understand. Now this is outrageous. You don't have any evidence.
You are the only witnesses of the mining facility's destruction. Thus, it is necessary for us to keep you under surveillance until we have a better idea of what happened.
I understand. Will I be able to get my gear back?
If you are cleared of any involvement, your personal effects will be returned to you. You will be held briefly in the TSF station until living quarters can be arranged, at which point you will be placed under house arrest.
Oh,
Do
wonderful.
you understand?
Yeah, I understand. I'll cooperate.
Good. My men will relieve you of any arms and armor. Please follow me.
Hey,
Tell me I'm not going to jail again.
hands off, buddy. Don't you dare touch this beautiful Jedi babe right here that I am. I'm beautiful. What can I say? Uh-oh. We got an intruder. Yeah, we got an intruder, and she's not old, but she has white hair anyway. It's a fashion statement. It's not really fashion, because it's her
You
hair.
will be held here briefly. Living quarters are being arranged for you and your companions as we speak. Someone will return shortly to escort you to an apartment in Residential Module 082.
Wait, I had some questions.
I have many matters to tend to. Your questions will have to wait.
But it's cold in here. Can you turn up the heat a little bit? Please? Oh, come on, come back. Oh.
Well, we might be here for a while. Might as well get comfortable.
Now, keep your pants on, Atten. I don't want to see it. Ah, at least Krea's well adjusted.
Someone is coming.
Oh no.
So this is the last of the Jedi. I must admit, I'm a little disappointed.
Ouch, alright. You're wrong, I'm no Jedi.
Jedi or no, you're the one I am pledged to kill. There is no mistaking that. The Exchange has a bounty on Jedi, you know. You're worth quite a bit of money.
The Exchange, huh? I'm pretty sure some two-bit pistol jockey like yourself isn't one of them.
Hey? I'm more than skilled enough to work for the Exchange.
You bounty hunters couldn't even win a fair fight. You're the cheapest, most worthless mercenary scum in the galaxy. I'd hire a Mandalorian over your filth in a second.
No Mandalorian could match my skills. No Mandalorian could have been clever enough to infiltrate this station, taken the identity of one of the guards, then...
Then what? Overloaded our force cage fields and made it look like an accident? You probably don't even have the guts to fight me. Pathetic.
Don't think overloading your cages had not occurred to me. You're wanted alive, but I doubt anyone will care as long as I bring them your corpse.
You know, we're in a police station. How do you expect to get away with this?
The security cameras have mysteriously shorted out. There will be no witnesses to your escape attempt, during which I'll have been forced to kill you.
Ooh, we're gonna escape.
By the time the TSF realize I'm not one of them, I will be far from this place.
Your body's staying right there.
Come, Jedi. It is time to die.
Hey, leave her alone. You want to fight? Then try me, if you've got the guts.
You have goaded me once, and you shall not do so twice. But I shall dispose of all of you eventually. And an old woman, a fool, and a broken Jedi are no match to my skills.
Quick, everyone, kick his ass. That being said, he's got guns and we have no weapons. Good thing Kreia and I are, you know, Jedi. Kinda useful, kinda helpful. Let's do shock. And it's done. Everyone just kick his ass. Yeah, he's going down real easy. That armor was no use.
The security cameras are... What? What's going on here?
Man down! Quick! Call a medic!
All right, Jedi. I want you to back up slowly. Hands in front of you. Into the force cage.
Yeah, it's okay.
Cooperate, and we won't have to gun you down.
Gun me
Come
down.
on, Lieutenant. They've already killed... who is that? Is that Batu Rem?
He said he was an assassin. No, he was an assassin. Good thing I didn't have to depend on you for protection. Impressive, you allowed an assassin to infiltrate your ranks.
Rem's no assassin.
Well, he's dead.
Batu Rem is on leave. He shouldn't even be on the station. This man isn't him.
How did he manage to sneak in here?
That's something we're going to have to look into. I can tell you that it can't have been easy.
Alright, well, I mean, he didn't seem that bright, so it was somewhat easy. Great, that's reassuring.
We've arranged for an apartment in residential module 082. You'll stay there under house arrest until our investigation of the Paragus matter is complete. You'll be under TSF protection. I'll personally clear any visitors to your quarters, and we'll investigate this incident to the best of our ability.
Great, another investigation.
Officer, get Lieutenant Yima a report of this incident. She'll look into this. The rest of you come with me. We'll escort you to the apartment in 082 immediately.
Hopefully no more assassins, because, you know, I don't like assassins.
These will serve as your quarters for the duration of your house arrest. 2 officers will be stationed outside at all times. Again, I'll clear any visitors. There won't be another incident.
But just to be on the safe side, why don't you leave us a blaster or two?
Oh, I'm too old for this shit. How long will I be here?
I can't say. We have a ship examining what's left of the Paragus facility now, so your stay might be brief. We'll keep you informed.
Now, this is a step up from a force cage, at least.
If there are any problems, we'll use the wall terminal to contact you. Let's go.
See ya. Nice meeting you. Have a good one.
This isn't good. We've got to get off this station.
Oh, we just got here. Why do we need to leave?
What do you think the TSF is going to find at Paragus? That could bring the Sith...
You know what? Forget it. As long as we're trapped here, it doesn't matter.
What do you think, Kreia?
We cannot stay in any one place too long, but our path has brought us here for a reason. I must meditate on this. In the meantime, we should rest.
Yeah, you go ahead and meditate. As for me, I could use some sleep.
I'm gonna rest. When I said rest, I wanted to sleep. I didn't want to meditate. Oh no, it's the phone. I was busy meditating. Interrupted my meditation. Great. Alright, I'll accept the call.
Excuse me, you have a caller. Moza, representing the Ithorian planet restoration interests on Telos.
Ooh.
Lieutenant Gren's cleared him if you'd like to speak with him.
Yeah, send him in.
Very well. I'll let him in now.
Hi there, sir. How's it going? What is this about? What does Chodo want with me? No. Could you explain it to me? I just got here. Oh, I've heard of Sazerka. Alright, so how could I help? Oh, heal me.
Perhaps Chodahabat should turn his eyes to his own people, if they truly suffer so.
I feel so bad for this guy. Kreia just shut him down. Alright, I'll speak to him when I'm free. Bye. Thanks for staying. You didn't bring a housewarming gift? How rude.
Now perhaps we will be able to rest uninterrupted.
I doubt it, let's face it. Oh, now I get to sleep. Okay, finally. It's good now. And there's the phone again. You go to sleep, 2 seconds later, stupid goddamn phone terminal. Sazerka, fine, sure.
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station Branch. I am attempting to connect you with Executive Officer Jana Lorso. May I put you through?
Sure, why the hell not? Also, I've noticed that not everything is... I mean, I've noticed it before, but not everything was put in 1080p textures. I mean, look at that terminal. Look at some of the character textures as well. Sure, fine. What does she want?
Thank you. I will connect you now. Good day.
Alright.
Thank you for accepting my call. As my assistant no doubt informed you, I am Jana Lorso.
Why are you calling?
I understand that you were approached by an Ithorian earlier. Doubtless he tried to obtain your help, attempting to purchase it with imposed guilt and veiled threats.
What? Imposed guilt? What? He didn't threaten me.
Oh, and I suppose he didn't mention the exchange, helping you with any problems here? In other words, the Ithorians won't lead the exchange to you if you work with them.
What? No, he didn't mention anything like that, but are you mentioning it?
Well, no matter. My apologies. I never intended to waste your time discussing Ithorians.
Alright. Whatever you say, ma'am.
I believe you're a person of influence.
Ooh.
Someone I'd like on my side, rather than aiding the Ithorians, whose quasi-mysticism and bumbling foolishness is standing in the way of progress and profit. I'm not asking for your help, though. I'm offering you a job. Work for Zerka and be handsomely rewarded. You'd be helping yourself. If you're interested, please visit our offices here in Residential 082. B44 will know what to do when you arrive.
Hey, I'm in Residential 082. Alright. I'll come by. I'm not gonna go by, but I'm just gonna say that.
Excellent. Good luck with that messy investigation, and I hope to see you shortly.
We should get back to bed. Whenever they decide to release us, we should get going immediately.
Agreed. Let's go back to bed. No, not meditation. I want to go to bed. Just let me sleep, please.
Explain something to me.
I can hear you.
I do not have the years required, nor the desire to indulge you.
If she served in the war, well, Jedi are supposed to be tough, capable.
Ouch.
Yes, and what are they without the Force? Take the greatest Jedi Knight, strip away the Force, and what remains? They rely on it, depend on it more than they know. Watch as one tries to hold a blaster, as they try to hold a lightsaber, and you will see nothing more than a woman, or a man, a child.
But to lose so much, I guess I didn't realize how much they relied on it.
Do not be surprised. In many ways, even you are more capable than a Jedi.
Hey, whoa.
You could survive where they could not, simply because you do not hear the Force as they do. It is irony of a sort, and it is why I tolerate your presence now.
But such a loss of ability. For a Jedi, it seems so extreme.
She has been gone from war some time. It is conflict that strengthens us, and isolation that weakens us, erodes us. Add to that she turned away from war, did all that she could to forget it, and the last piece clicks into place. But we have spoken enough of this, and we do her a disservice by not speaking of this while she is present.
I am here. I'm just apparently deaf while I meditate. Good to know. Morning, folks. How's it going?
I've come to inform you that the Telosian government has completed its inspection of what's left of the Paragus facility. It appears that the Harbinger had indeed been present, though it was gone when our ships arrived and was responsible for the station's destruction. Logs recovered from the facility's wreckage indicated that the miners perished as a result of sabotage, which began while you and your companions were either incapacitated or incarcerated. As such, you are to be released from house arrest. However, the Republic is sending its own ship. They have insisted that you remain on station for the duration of their search.
Why are they sending a ship?
To further investigate the station's destruction and search for their missing ship, the Harbinger.
I don't know if they want that ship back. There's kind of a lot of Sith on it. It's not really a safe place to be anymore, let me tell you.
The sojourn is already en route, likely not more than a few standard days. Feel free to use these quarters during your stay.
Oh, well, I just got a free apartment, so I can't complain there. Is the, Ebon Hawk still impounded?
The vessel's IND is complete. Please visit the TSF station and Entertainment Module 081 to complete the necessary paperwork at the front desk. The Ebon Hawk should be transferred from the impound docks by the time you're free to leave.
Alright, and what about my, T3 droid?
After filling out the paperwork, it'll be transferred with your ship along with your confiscated weapons and armor.
I like how his guards just walked backwards out of here. It was like, oh.
Well, now what? We can't just stick around. We need to find a way off this station. Whether it's the Ebon Hawk or some other ship. We could hit Nar Shaddaa, maybe. If you've got people coming after you, it's where you go to get lost in the crowd.
You keep on saying Nar Shaddaa, really? Why do we need to leave?
Look, this place is a waste. If Telos wasn't doomed before Paragus blew, it is now. Even more so if your friends from Paragus come calling.
Why would Telos be doomed?
Because it depends on Citadel Station. And the Citadel depends on Paragian fuel and the Republic's senators.
Oh.
The Citadel's fuel source went up with the mining facility. And the bickering senators? Not something worth counting on.
What do you think, Kreia?
It is difficult to say. I feel we came to Telos for a reason, but we may have spent too much time here already. Even if the Harbinger was destroyed at Paragus, more Sith could already be on their way. Still, there is a chance we might learn of other Jedi here, on the planet's surface. Jedi who might help us restore your abilities, or sever the link between us.
Well, what do you think?
Stay or explore Telos. We'll need a ship. Let's find the Ebon Hawk.
Makes sense. I'll follow your lead.
Got that right. Goddamn right you'll follow my lead. It's the best lead you'll ever follow. Let me level up. So, attributes. I'm gonna do strength. And, well, yeah, that's the only point I have. Let's do treat injury, security, persuade again, awareness, and computer use. Powers, let's do... Boy, what do I want to do? Oh, force push. I haven't done push yet, so we'll do that. Except, now for Atten... Sneak attack 4, alright. So let's do treat injury for him, security, and demolitions. Oh, another level up for you, alright. So let's do constitution. Actually, yeah, constitution. Stealth, awareness, treat injury. Feats, let's do Power Blast, except now for Kreia, skills, treat injury, awareness, stealth, and I'll save the other point for another time, because I don't know what else I'm going to put it in. Kreia, I can give her some more dark-oriented powers, because it doesn't really matter for her. So let's give her Let's give her slow. And she's got another level up, so let's level her up again. Let's do Constitution, Skills, Treat Injury, Awareness, Stealth, Security, why not? I don't know. And now let's give you a point in... Ooh, Force Scream. Yeah, let's do Force Scream. She can yell at everyone because, you know, she's an elderly old grandma. It's wonderful. Alright, let's find our way out of this goddamn station. Is this... Apartment Complex A. I don't want to just start talking to random people there, so we're fine. Shuttle Bay. Alright. I can't go in there. Oh, that's Zerka right there. Ugh, I don't want to talk to them. Bunch of crazy people. Oh, the exchange! Those people who tried to kill me? Yeah, I'll pass. Definitely gonna pass on that. Oh, there we go, there's the loading. Loading is a little slower than, Oh. Yeah, you look a little low res, sir. Moza sent me to speak with, Chodo Habat. Alright. So yeah, loading screens, takes a little longer than it did in 1, although that being said, I'm also playing this in, you know, 1080p, which makes a bit of a difference because I was playing it in 720 for 1. You sensed my arrival? Moses said you could heal me. What did he mean? I once felt the Force, yes, and it is slowly returning.
Your speech is filled with maybes and perhaps. You are bold to make promises of healing while the world under your care burns and dies.
Ouch.
You may be able to help, but there is always a price, is there not?
You mean the trouble with, Sazerka, right? It vanished? How? I like how they willingly were just like, yeah, let's take the dumber droid this time. Yes, I'll see it to safety. I'll return with the droid intelligence. Boom, baby. Alright. So we have to head to the docks for that, although I also want to get all my gear back, because that's also kind of important, go figure. So we'll head to the the TSF offices, get the ship back, get my stuff back, get T3 back, you know, it's all wonderful. And then we can help Chodo out with everything because, you know, they said to stay here until the Republic showed up. So I should do that. Probably, you know, a good idea. I think so, at least. Alright, yeah. And we get a free apartment, so I really can't complain. So this is the entertainment module. I don't feel entertained yet. Falling down on the job. I don't appreciate the lack of entertainment thus far. We got merchants. We got this guy. And we got this guy. They're brothers, by the way. Just let me shop. Ooh, he has Jedi. Oh, he has robes. Oh, he has robes. I kind of want to buy one for Kreia. It is real tempting, let me tell you. I'll get it for Kreia later. I'll come back later. And we'll, oh, what's this?
That didn't look like an accident to me or my associate here. It looked like you wanted to make a fool of him. Not even an apology. That won't do at all.
What's going on here?
This Sulluston here had a few things to say about us that we didn't take to so well. We're just trying to work out our differences.
I'd like to hear his side of the story.
This doesn't have anything to do with you, stranger. Just move right along. Have a drink in the cantina.
Ooh. I would like a drink. I won't let you lay a hand on him.
Just my luck. Someone who wants to be a hero.
Yep.
Why don't you run along before you get hurt?
Me? Hurt? I'm a Jedi, bitch. You asked for it. Oh, well, they have guns. Why are they allowed to have guns? It's a station. It's like it's a city.
Settle this.
The Star Wars universe just has very lax gun laws in case no one's ever noticed. Like, everyone just walks around with a full arsenal at all times. Which I guess sort of is good for us, otherwise we wouldn't have our weapons all the time. But right now we don't have them because, you know, they were taken from us. How you doing, buddy? I'm gonna push him.
Time to take you down to size.
Push him. Oh, it didn't work. Alright, he's very strong. Why are they allowed to do this? You should leave in case their friends come looking for them. I'm gonna accept the reward. I kinda need the credits. See ya. Don't mind the dead bodies right here. Also, he's saying that the security force can't be bothered. Security officer's right here. He's like, oh, look. She just killed 2 men. But he doesn't give a shit. Alright, good to know. Security force is definitely not doing their job at all. It's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna stand here. Don't you worry about it. Hello there, protocol droid. Lieutenant Gred said to come here to get the Ebon Hawk and the rest of my possessions out of impound.
I will call up the appropriate information now. One moment. Searching. One moment. I regret to inform you that the Ebon Hawk is gone.
What?
The TSF believes it was stolen and is currently investigating.
Excuse me? What do you mean, gone?
It seems the Ebon Hawk was transferred to Telos' surface instead of an impound dock. However, both the requester and the point of delivery are unknown. In addition, The vessel is not showing up at any government-sanctioned landing site. I would conjecture that it has been stolen, and the TSF records have been illegally accessed and modified.
I knew it! That stupid T3 unit stole our ship. It's probably joyriding through the system right now, laughing at us, laughing at me.
That is unlikely. While your utility droid is not accounted for, numerous satellites track all incoming and outgoing vessels. There is no record of the Ebon Hawk leaving the system.
Wait, you're saying the ship's actually somewhere on Telos' surface? I don't understand. Telos' atmosphere is highly corrosive outside the shielded restoration zones. Where else could someone land safely?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that's all the information I have for you. Of course, the quarters and residential module OA2 will remain yours until the situation is resolved.
Was there anything in the system about our ship?
There was a query regarding the Ebon Hawk's ID signature sent from the Paradis mining facility. However, all data collected in response to the query has been deleted. It is likely that this information was removed when the vessel's transfer request was modified.
Can I, get my possessions back at least?
Fortunately, your possessions were kept in the armory and were uncompromised. I will open the door for you so that you may retrieve them. You will find them in the security lockers.
Wonderful. So what am I supposed to do now?
I am not qualified to answer that question.
Of course.
However, it is unlikely that someone could steal a starship from under TSF observation without considerable backing. If your vessel has been stolen, there is a fair chance that the exchange possesses relevant information. I do not know what else to suggest, beyond waiting in your quarters for further word.
I like how you know that there's a criminal syndicate here on Telos. You know that they likely have something to do with it, or are involved to some degree, or have information on it, and you're just like, yeah, no, it's those crazy crime lords. How corrupt... You know what? Whatever. Fine. Alright, sure. Ugh. I'll be going. Alright, it's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you ever so much. You're all wonderful and horrible at your jobs. TSF officer watched me beat someone to death. 2 people to death. That's a decent amount of my stuff. There's more, though. Alright, there's some of it. Here's even more of it. It's a lot of junk. Almost there. Last one. Boom, baby. We got it all. Alright, so let's start putting our... I almost said food, but I don't know why I was going to say food. Let's start putting our stuff back on. Energy shield. Let's do safety harness. Adrenaline, amplifier, cardio regulator. Ooh, 75% versus electrical. Let's do cardio regulator. Biotech implant. Okay, interface band is really useful. I'm going to use that. I know I gave it to N before, but whatever. I need it more than he does. So now let's equip everyone else. Oh, right, that's a 2-handed weapon. Never mind. So let's give you Vibro Sword, Safety Harness, Energy Shield, Bio Antidote System. Survey gear. I was gonna give her the breathe mask, but that's unnecessary, seeing as she already has the Bio Antidote System, which does the same thing, which, you know, prevents poison. Shielding visor, it's pretty good. Give that to Atten. Gets the reflex package. He gets an energy shield. I'll give you the electrical capacitance shield. And now for weapons. Blaster pistol and I guess a mining laser for now, until we get you something better. Alright, sweet. Hey there, Lieutenant. Yeah, our ship was stolen. What do you want to say about that?
Something I can help you with?
Yeah, our ship was stolen. Do you have any work I could do?
Would you be interested in helping us by bringing in some bounties?
Yeah, sure. Well, I'm not a bounty hunter.
Not all the bounties are strictly bounties. They are all government-sanctioned and frequently involve finding missing persons or things of that nature.
Alright, tell me about the bounties.
This isn't a bounty, so to speak. But we're looking for a man named Batono who's been missing for some time. Also, 2 ruthless killers that we'd managed to capture and hold here in the TSF station escaped and are currently at large. We're also looking for any information about the imposter Batu Rem.
Tell me about Batono.
Batono was the overseer of dock operations for Zerka and was assisting us in uncovering the elusive black market smuggling operation that appears to be operating at a Citadel station. A few weeks ago, he suddenly disappeared and hasn't been heard from since.
Do you have any leads?
Not much, other than what I've already told you, and the fact he was investigating Docking Bay 3. I spoke with some Zerka guards near the docking bay, but they didn't seem like they wanted to cooperate with a TSF officer. Maybe you'll have more luck.
We'll see. I'll see what I can dig up.
Thank you. Keep me updated.
I have more questions.
What is it?
Tell me about Batu Rem.
You mean the assassin who tried to kill you, right? The real Batu Rem's one of us, and he's off the station on leave. I hope Batu's okay, though I'm expecting the worst. Shame. He was a good kid.
Is there any way to find out about the killer's movements on the station?
Yes, we looked into it and found that he arrived via a tramp freighter in Docking Bay 3. Unfortunately, the cargo and passenger manifest as well as departure location was not disclosed to us. That's all the information I have for you.
Alright, I'll see what I can dig up.
If you find anything about the real Batu Rem, we'd like to know if he's safe.
Alright. And I'll talk to him about the killers another time, since I'll obviously be back when I have to turn in the other bounties. So don't go worrying about it. I know what I'm doing here. Alright. I guess let's head over to the docking complex. Take this shuttle right over there. Saving and loading. I love how fast the saving system is, though. Fantastic, let me tell you. No, you must have me, I can't speak English. You must have me confused for someone else.
Takome jagmeski, nud now duchung we sintadorutu mogograble. Walia dosabolia nuon sotoduko na mabajorun. Kachichu ita haudunga.
Yeah, you must be mistaken.
Huta yanolia. Jukta genichu bawanki na jung we noton ma no miurita.
I think he just insulted me, because there were no subtitles there. Because he definitely said more than let's go. I think he said something about my ass. Does my ass look alright in this armor? I can't tell. I don't know. Leave me alone. Why is everyone looking at me? I just want to be a Jedi. Alright, so let's talk to this jerk over here in Docking Bay 3.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
I'm looking for a man named Batono.
Ta come ta playa justing miki gongo beaste. Kun grabi la king no mulara kichi kuta grasa kisha.
You don't know, but he oversaw these docks.
Da hupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoke. Hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
It's obvious you know something.
Tong hite mosi jochia yumba ditawa eba watune ruta.
Alright. I don't want to start threatening people in the middle of broad daylight. I don't know if it counts as daylight. I'm on a space station.
Donos emeragith. Wanara korachi drumka sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rochata.
I'd like some information on a passenger that came through here.
Donos emeragith. Wanara korachi drumka sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rochata.
Yeah, well, he tried to kill me. Don't worry, I'll be discreet with my inquiries. The killer's dead anyway.
Donos emeragith. Wanara korachi drumka sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rochata.
How much will this be? Oh, 25 credits? That's fine. Batu Rem. Alright, I'll be going then. 25 credits, that's fine. I still have over 2,000 credits anyway, so it's absolutely fine. I could have bought the Jedi robe for Kreia, I just didn't get to it yet. How's it going? Chodo Habat sent me here to deliver the replacement restoration droid. Alright. Nothing in those lockers? No? Okay then. Open Bay 2 door. There you go. A nice airlock you got there. It works. And that's what matters. It just works. Hey there.
I'm glad you're here. I'm the only man the TSF could spare, and frankly, I got a bad feeling about this.
You people and your bad feelings.
Excuse me, Master, but it seems we have some additional visitors.
Oh no. Of course. Oh, yep, nope. Those are some visitors, alright. I don't like the looks of them. They got weapons and whatnot. Yeah, I like how they don't say anything. It's like, who are you? And then we just fight them. Let's do shock. Oh, wow, she went down like a sack of bricks. These guys are really piss poor thugs. Whoever sent these thugs, they went for the cheap ones.
Master, one of the assailants was carrying this.
Can I see the pistol? No one's talking to me about it. It looks as though the blaster has been heavily modified. Alright, yes, I'll get the droid back to the Ithorians right away. Alright, droid. Let's get going. Oh, also let me loot everyone first. Ooh, stealth field enhancer and a static blaster. You see, now I have stuff I can actually give, Atten, rather than the stupid mining laser.
I will trust your judgment, Master. Lead the way.
Alright, let's, go to the Ithorian compound, as George can't speak English. I don't know what it is about me sometimes, I just fumble all my words. Maybe I had a stroke as a child.
I am yours to command, Master. I shall do so now, Master Habak. Farewell, and farewell to you as well.
Goodbye. I get a gift? I like gifts. I found this blaster on one of the assailants. Is there anything else I can do to help? Well, they must be stopped. I'll go speak with him then. He wishes no harm. You've never dealt with the exchange now, have you? They're a bunch of scum, let me tell you.